Hi, we're live and welcome to Menopause Moment. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. This episode is sponsored by Medterra, our CBD, your health. Today, I'm talking all about dry skin in perimenopause and menopause. And before I get into our subject for today, be sure and check with your doctor before taking medical advice from the internet. I am not a doctor. I'm just a woman in perimenopause who refuses to be sidelined or inconvenienced by it. And so these are answers I found for myself and in doing a lot of research. But before you take any advice from me or anyone else online, check with your doctor. Okay, so today we're talking about dry skin. Here's the thing. As your hormone levels drop, your skin can change. You may notice it's drier, it's thinner, it's itchy. These are just some of the changes. We're going to talk about more of the changes in later shows. This is going to be an ongoing thing. We're going to keep talking about the things that happen to you in menopause and menopause, and we're just isolating today. So there are many other changes that can happen to your skin, but right now we're just focused on dry skin. So your skin water, so it gets dry and itchy. It can be worse when the air is dry. So right now we're in the summer, fortunately. So this is going to be helpful for you when you're in the winter time. Although I've noticed we have some viewers and listeners in Australia. I don't know if it's winter time for you right now. I know in the southern, well, I don't know. What is it down there? I don't know. But if you're in winter time or if you're in a dry climate, you may notice this is worse. So the reason is because estrogen, always estrogen. The estrogen stimulates the formation of skin-smoothing collagen and oils. So as your estrogen production diminishes, your dry, itchy skin is the thing that becomes more common. The changing hormone ratios also reduce your ability to retain moisture, and it's a whole body problem. It happens on your face, it happens on your body, it happens in your hands. It's a whole body system thing. Okay, so now you know what it is. We're going to take a short break. I'm going to read a word from our sponsor, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to give you some potential solutions. So here we go. For many women, menopause comes with hot flashes and night sweats, and they can be brutal. Mine kept me awake all night long, so I was tired and cranky all day. I tried all kinds of supplements and CBD oils, but nothing put a dent in my hot flashes. Then I started using Medterra CBD oil, and my hot flashes and night sweats improved by about 80%, reducing the severity and frequency, so I wake up less often and I get a lot more sleep. Just a dropper under my tongue in the morning and another one at night, and my hot flashes decreased by about 80%. And unlike many of the CBD oils that I tried, there's almost no taste to Medterra's CBD oil, which makes it a lot easier to take. Get your CBD oil at medterracbd.com today and use the promo code Menopause Moment for 10% off your order. I'm going to go ahead and put that here. It's medterracbd.com. That is the link you want to go to. I'll leave it there for a second. And then I'm going to add, this is your 10% off, Menopause Moment, 10% off. That's your coupon code. So you put Menopause Moment in, you get 10% off your order. Okay. Now, let's talk all about dry skin. Okay, back to dry skin. We're going to talk about some solutions. Well, first, as a reminder, check with your doctor. Because here's the thing, dry skin is a symptom of thyroid disorders. So you may want to make sure that you don't have a thyroid problem before you dive into solutions, okay? So just check with your doctor before you take advice from the interwebs. All right, if I couldn't say that enough, use a mild cleanser instead of soap. Soap can be really drying and deodorant bars more so. Also, don't use super hot water. My people, the Nordic people, love those cold plunges. And you don't have to love those, but generally tone down the heat and try, tepid. Try to avoid that super hot water. You know, when you get in the shower and at first you're like, I don't want to get in the shower. And then you get in the shower and you're like, I never want to leave the shower. And you get, and I don't know if everyone does this. I do this. I get in the shower, I make it hotter and hotter and hotter until like, it's like they say the best way to, it's a terrible saying. I don't know where I get these. The best way to boil a frog is gradually, because the hotter it gets, the frog doesn't know it's being boiled. That's a horrible statement. I don't know where I learned that. That's terrible. But apparently now we all know how to make frogs. Okay, so anyway, the point is that, you know, when I'm in the shower, I seem to kind of turn it hotter and hotter more and more gradually. It's kind of weird. But anyway, the point is now I don't do that as much because menopause. So I think it really helps your skin to not be in such hot water. It helps keep it from being so drying. The other thing is you always want to use a moisturizer after bathing or showering. And if you need extra moisture, moisturize during the day as well. Little tip, I keep my moisturizer actually in our shower. Before I step out of the shower, while I'm still in that hot, humid space, I put moisturizer on in there. I think because my pores are more open then, and that seems to have, like, that made a huge difference for me. Putting on moisturizer while I'm still in the shower really helped. Also, moisturizers with hyaluronic acid or glycerin can be very helpful. You want to avoid sulfates and toxic ingredients. Those can be kind of dry. Also, sunscreen, very important. SPF 15 or higher with a broad spectrum sunblock. That will also keep your skin healthy. We're going to talk about age spots and watching out for skin cancer in a couple of weeks or maybe next week, but make sure that you are wearing sunscreen. Also, take care of your complexion. Your skin is changing now, so the skin on your face is changing. You may need to adjust your skincare regimen. As your skin evolves, you may change it a couple of times. I'm on my second or third round. The wonderful thing about Sephora, I find, is you can go in, you can talk to them. They are so much more knowledgeable now than they ever used to be. And so I will go to Sephora, and I have a special person that I go to in my Sephora, and she knows everything. And she knows all the products, and she knows me now. So she knows what my skin is. She's like, okay, what's going on? She knows what I'm using, and they can give you samples. And so I like to try one new thing. And until that little sample, they'll give you these little cups. And until that sample is empty, I don't make any other changes. Not to my skincare, not to my diet, nothing. Because you want to know if that's the thing that worked. And if you start to break out, you want to know what it was that broke you out. So be scientific with things, ladies. Make sure you change one thing and only one thing. So as you change, as you evolve, as your skin changes, you'll want to really think about, like, what do I need to do here? Okay, manage stress. Stress can lower your estrogen levels. It can also change your thyroid levels. So you really want to be thinking about, since that directly impacts your dry skin, you want to be managing stress. Yoga, Tai Chi, meditation, anything that helps you decompress and get some benefit will ultimately have a positive impact on your skin. Now, you want to hydrate. You want to drink more water. If the rest of your body isn't getting hydration, then your skin won't be hydrated either. So you really want to think about that. Increase your water intake. You all know I keep my Trader Joe alkaline water. Sometimes I keep my essential water right next to me. I am all about alkaline water right now, not for menopause, but for gastritis. Well, gastritis could have something to do with menopause. Oh, we'll talk about that another day. All right. So now I'm going to talk to you about your diet, right? Because I always do. A well-balanced diet is super important. You want to eat fats like salmon, eggs, nuts, seeds, anything with omega-3s in it. Those are really helpful in getting those good fats to help replace the natural oils that you're losing, and they will help your skin. If your skin is still dry, see a dermatologist and see what they can recommend. Your dermatologists are your friends, and you really definitely want to be including them in your self-care and making sure you're checking in with them to make sure that you're healthy and your skin is at its best shape. So I hope that's helpful. That's all about dry skin for today. I think that's all I have to tell you. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Flash on.